All right. You guys think you're so tough. Let's talk right here, because I'm not being fake. I'm trying to be respectful to healthy people. I will simply sit here and take your shots as you think you're so smart and special and mature that you are the adult in the room as you drag everyone into the past because you can't handle it. Well, guess what? I will sit in the past with you and I will pat your butt and coddle you until you're ready to move forward because I care. It is not my job to answer to someone else gaslighting content that was inappropriate behavior from the past and then continually bringing it into the future and then boosting it up to people with more subs just to get it out in the open and try and get more people talking about the negative. So I'm going to let you know that I've changed, but I am here for you. And I will happily take this on if it means that I can heal the people who are taking my past mistakes and hurting people in the present with them. You let me know. Because that stuff did not happen in front of you initially, and someone else putting it in front of you is just their way of hurting you, trying to use me and say that I'm the one that hurt you. So what's up? Bella Luna says, 2 days ago, said Kate wasn't your girlfriend. And she's not. Scotty, with all due respect, you don't deserve my time or attention anymore because you've done nothing but be extremely rude to me since day one. There has not been one thing out of your mouth that has been anything other than foul. I'm moving on from you. Cray, it's not about not being unbothered. I am bothered. I'm not trying to pretend like I'm unbothered. I'm trying to move on. I am clearly bothered. I'm not trying to hide it. I'm trying to move on. There's nothing to conceal other than the fact that you're hurting my feelings. There's nothing left to conceal. What else is there to conceal? It happened. Life happens. Mistakes happen. Really bad things happen to people every day, me included, Kate included. We're both moving on. We'd like to help you do so as well if that's what you need help with. I recognize that to a degree, my mistake affected your life, and I'm sorry about that. But while you pretend you're so concerned about Kate, I'm having trouble believing who's actually concerned about Kate, and Kate is having just as much trouble knowing who's concerned about her. She doesn't trust you because so many of you are just looking for like attention or to be somebody's Jesus, to be her saving grace, and you're only upsetting her further, making her feel like a victim when we're not even fighting anymore. We get along completely and normally because I got all the crazies out of my life and I got all the crazy ideas out of my head about some, just a whole lot of just weird stuff from my past that had been built into me. So I'm healthy now. And when people say they value that, if you really valued me being healthy, Kate being healthy, you'd realize we're making our own choices and it's our life in our hands. It's not your life to live, and it is your life to view. And it is very unhealthy and entitled and narcissistic to believe that you have a right to control how we live our life. So if you're not the person who's trying to do that, I'm asking you if you will please do us a favor and be a little more polite and concise and clear about your intentions, because your attacks make it very unclear what you're actually trying to do. It is not your fault, anything that happened. It is not your responsibility, anything that happened. It's not necessarily my responsibility to answer to you. The reason I want to is actually because you're hurt. I will be able to tell who is hurt and who is not based on when we have a conversation and I'm tender about it If it doesn't go anywhere, then I don't believe you. But don't look at me like I'm some strange thing that's unrelatable, because I'm normal and I'm extremely relatable. And under the amount of stress I was under, most people would have done far worse than I did. It's not an excuse. I'm just letting you know. You have no idea what I went through. But let's talk about it, because everybody needs to talk about it. So we're going to talk about it because I care, not because I feel pressured to. I do feel pressured to, but the conversation has a lot more to do with your feelings.